The moment you're waiting for.
Fernando, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here to see the famous Welsh Cob Stallion class here at the Royal Welsh Show 2023. My name's John Kirk and I'm joined by my friend Ira Guinan. Good afternoon, Ira.
Well, afternoon, John.
We've got, this is class number 97 with 26 entries. And be ready for a very exciting afternoon. That was 1193 Gwyn Price Cledon Weled. Did I pronounce that right, Ira?
Yeah, no, clearly.
Bledig. Cledon Bledig?
Yeah. Bledig, yeah.
That's it. $11.97.
Penla Grieg the Dominator, that is. At least the same sort. This is
11.96. This is Penal Apollo. So I'm sure 11.82.
T-Hen Tomboy for Angharad George.
That's a very old stud, T-Hen.
Yeah.
Where the famous T.N. Matty hails from. Very famous mare in the Welsh Cob breed.
So we're looking at Penal Apollo there again now. So they keep coming in. Look at them round the ring, John. It's
packed.
Packed. It's what they've all been waiting for. Rain or not, they're there watching these stallions strut their stuff.
And this is the main event, isn't it, for all Welsh Cob enthusiasts?
It is. It's Bradley Merrick.
Is that director, is it?
I think that could have been Kensington. He got two entered, so right. I'm not sure which one he's brought.
We'll get his number when he comes round.
Yeah.
That is
90.
11.90.
Yeah, you're right, the director.
Yeah, the director.
There's the director.
Bradley always makes a good job of letting his shirt tails hang out.
Yeah, he does.
Which covers his number.
He does, yeah.
You certainly won't get a seat in the stands today.
No.
This is Gela Matthias coming in.
One of today's favourites.
Yes, I think he'll be a strong contender here this afternoon. Looking well produced out in top form by Gareth Lappin and Kerry Powell.
Yeah.
$11.94. That is Danielle Richardson, Triavon Mervyn.
One of the crowd's favourites just come in.
Yeah, from the new side.
Yeah, Thorny side
That's with Mickey Morris.
Thorny side, the high flyer.
The high flyer.
Here comes another one of the favourites.
Now you'll have to pronounce this one.
Yeah, Meirion. Here's Meirion's Gwynfaes Serenwledig with Dorian Lloyd on his head.
Dorian is a very tough competitor.
Yeah.
Brings the animals out at 12 o'clock every time.
Yeah, spot on every time they come. Sources previous male champion of the Royal Welsh. Ronat Calzaghe.
Again, produced out in top form by Scott Gibbons.
Yeah, spot on. That's the stallion tack doing its job there, John.
Certainly. Got that animal balanced,
Yep.
controlled,
Spot on.
giving a lovely show along the grandstand there. I think we've seen the big hitters coming in so far
Yeah,
in this competition, who I think will be up there.
yeah.
Geraint's looking very serious there.
He is. He's had two wonderful days. I'm sure, as you know yourself, you've already judged. Well, you haven't judged the cobs yet, John. But you might have your day.
I think that's a long way away. But he's got a big job on here now.
Yeah,
The Welsh Cob Stallion class is a very important class. You know that as well as I do this afternoon. And he's got to. Now he needs to build a pattern.
yeah,
As what he's going to put next.
yeah. Next to what
Line
he's
up
already
next to
got.
what he's already got.
Yeah, yeah. He's got it. This is the final part of the jigsaw now.
Yes. And I think there's a couple in there thus far that are going to compete strongly for it.
Yeah.
And anyone viewing at home, they'll pick out their favourites as the stallions go round, and we'll all have something different that we like or dislike about them.
Yeah, it's but his personal preference on the day. But today, it's the man Geraint Davies in the middle. It's his decision, and it's his decision today.
Yeah.
Sadler Kingpin.
With Simon Pring. We can talk more about them when they do their first run out. We can see the numbers better at the moment. It's hard to pick out their numbers.
Yeah.
But we know most of the animals.
Yeah.
Oh, he's stopping them now before they do their first run. I think it's nice because you don't want to keep them walking round and round and round.
No, as soon as they do
You've
this,
seen them walk round.
yeah,
You want to see a show while they're still fizzing, don't you?
of course you do. Of course you do. And it's different to young stock class. He will have stood outside a ring many a time and watched all these stallions at some point in his life.
Yeah.
So, you know, okay, today's his decision,
Yeah.
but he will know and he will half have an idea what he likes and what he doesn't like. And
But then walking round there now, he'd have half of
yeah, he's got half an idea already.
Already.
The race is the first one to go around. Who get it on? Because it helps the stallions.
Penal Apollo, that is. Where are we now?
Simon Green.
Yeah.
His number as he goes. Number 95.
Yeah, Brynithon Kingpin, I thought that was who it was.
Yeah, Kingpin.
Owned by Mark Roberts. This is Gwynfaith Caledon Wledig.
This with Jesse Penfold, shown by Derek Dykes.
And this is Brad Merrick with Brynithon, the director. Penlag Grieg, the Dominator. Lisa Saints. $11.79. Bryn Meillion, the Senator, and Arwell Davises. This is Bryn leading it. Get the number for that, John?
I don't think it's Bryn's own horse.
No. That's Matthew Launders, Redalian Morning Thunder. That's what that is.
I can't think who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. $11.94.
Triavon Merlin, Danielle Richardson. Dorian Lloyd and Gwynfaith Serem Ledig. That's another one of the T. Hayne horses there now. David George, T. Hayne Brennan. Yeah. And this is the other T. Hayne horse with an Ara George, T. Hayne Tomboy.
Gala Mathias.
Gareth Lappin leading him. Will Lloyd. Ronath Kalzagi. Scott Gibbons for Lee Kirkland. Thorny side, the high flyer for Mickey Morris, with Jake Thomas leading him.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, they will be asked to walk around. The judge will have a look before
Here comes the moment of truth.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Difficult to know here now, John, isn't it?
What a wonderful spectacle.
Stephen?
I
I think it's between two.
That's what I do. I think it's between Gala Mathias and Dorian's.
Yeah, Gwyn Vice Serum Ledig.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I know that he's put Jesse Penfold's horse up before.
Yeah, and he's put Dorian's horse to win
That's right.
champion Glanhurst.
That's right. That's right. I don't think he's ever judged Mathias.
Yeah, no, I don't think he has. So it will be interesting where he goes now.
I think at this point he'd be forgetting what's gone before.
Yeah, just trying to judge his class. All right.
Straight back to the main ring and
Be nice if we could nearly see the cogs turning, John.
Yeah.
Be nice if we could see see his mind now. Have a
Yeah.
printer. Huh?
Yeah. There we are.
Kalzagi.
Exactly. then Matthias.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Jesse Penfolds in then. Brad Merrick's
Coming next to him.
High Flyer. Oh, we missed what was coming fourth there, John. We missed whatever coming fourth. I'm not sure what that was.
Didn't get that one's number.
No.
Oh, was no, it's not that.
It could be. I'm trying to think.
And all these stallions will have been lined up. They will be asking the return from number 1 to last. Goes individually in front of the judge to make a walk and then to trot back to lead the judge.
It's Arwell Thomas's.
It is. Oh, Will Davis.
Arwell Davis, that's it. Bryn Meillion the Senator, that's what's in fourth. He's got him looking.
Oh, spot on.
I did see. I'll tell you. I'll let you into the secret. I saw him about 4 nights ago in the stable, and as a younger stallion, he always didn't quite have enough front. He wasn't wide enough.
That's right.
But that's come, you know. I couldn't believe how much
Come
he's
on
just
again.
come on
Yeah,
again.
yes.
Like he's made a
He
horse
has
now.
come on since the last
Yeah.
time I see him.
Yeah,
I prefer him today than how he looked in Glenhusk.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's 3 years ago, probably. John, is it? Let's. That's 4 years ago. 4 years ago.
He looks a better horse today.
Yeah.
He's give a lovely show round there.
He has, yeah.
Moving all round.
Yeah, all fours. All fours. Looks a fit horse.
And, Just felt it a bit on that.
Ronath Calzaghe. He is a pony, John, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is a pony.
Nice little horse, and it puts up a nice show, the horse.
Yeah. This is Keller Matthias.
Just talking amongst ourselves. Do you think this horse would look better next to?
Yeah, I think.
Whatever?
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, more matching.
Yeah, more matching.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, we'll just keep the main ring for the time being. Just to remind you, if you're following live, it's all on our website. Visit the s4c.company/joy for all the information on how to follow it all live if you've got it. We will be returning, of course.
Bryn Meision, the senator, that is.
So, all these animals that you see before us in here today, they've all win at different levels, different shows around the country. They compete all at many different shows, not always all together, but they win in their own right.
Yeah, of course, they're all winners, and they've all on different corners of the country, but today they've all come together.
And they have to at times all come together.
Yeah, they do. And today, this is Jesse Penfold's Gwynfais Caledon Wledig.
Who did very well recently at the Great Yorkshire.
Yeah, he did. He was champion there. And he is actually a full brother to the one on top.
Yes. They're quite different in many ways.
Yes.
Their sires made an impact.
Yes, he's had a big impact on the breed. Brad Merrick, Bryn Eithon, the director.
The High Flyer.
Yeah, owned by Mickey Morris, shown by Jake Thomas. By Thornyside Flyer out of Thornyside Milkmaid.
Mickey gets a hell of a lot of pleasure out of seeing this horse in the ring.
He does. And he drives him
Yeah,
for miles and miles every week.
takes him for all the shows.
Yeah. Keeps bringing him out.
Great,
Doesn't shy away from anybody.
great supporter.
He is. And he loves his horse.
Yeah.
And as we can see, the rain
It completely comes through, doesn't it? You can see that.
Yeah.
Well, showground, plenty of people watching, plenty of others as well.
Brynnaethon Kingpin. Simon Pring on his head.
Very keen handler, Simon.
Yeah.
And always bring their animals out
Yeah.
very well.
Owned by Mark Roberts.
This is Panel Apollo. They haven't got the heat they had last year to run these rounds in.
No, at least they haven't. No, definitely not. They've. It's perfect conditions for running, really. Tehane Brennan. David George. By Horeb Tomboy and out of Tehane Diana.
So who has got the Tehane now?
I am not 100% sure. They're that Cardigan, aren't they? They still breed a few. It's a very old
Yes.
old bloodlines there.
Tehane Comet,
Tehane Comet, very influential horse, wasn't he?
Trevelyan
Yeah.
especially, and Tapton Rachel going back to Tehane Matty,
Yeah.
the Trevelyan stud.
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
their best lines.
Yeah.
Back to the Malawa showground, it's straight back to the main ring of the senior Welsh Colt Stallions. Is that right?
And for you people in the grandstand, this faster than ourselves in judge. We will be moving on to the Stallion Championship.
So there's Geraint looking very serious.
His mind is still working.
Yeah, still is.
Three Dalian Morning Thunder.
Bit
With
back
Bryn
down.
Jones.
Geraint, he's been a member of the society for many, many years. A live member of the Royal Welsh. Both his children, Catherine and Reese, very involved in the Ridley stud, along with his wife Mandy, who's a great supporter of Geraint. Geraint's had a lot of success at many shows here in Wales, Royal Welsh being one of them.
One of the first time I got to know him was he was judging out in Canada in the Toronto Winter Fair, and I used to go out there to show for a chap called Pete Dejanay. And after the show and everything, Pete used to take the judges around Canada a bit, and I went and I got to know him quite well then. Had some fun.
Yeah. I at Geraint, he bought the filly from us.
Ah, right.
Dennis Rosette, which is one of his foundations.
Ah, there we go.
We've been great friends ever since.
Yeah. That was T-Hen Tomboy we've just watched there now.
The judge will have another look at these stallions before deciding who wins this class number 97. Stallion 8-year-old and older.
Well, Geraint's having another look, sending them out. Think he's going to have a little change round at all?
I don't know. Is he going to put him to trot again?
He might put them out to go.
If he puts him to trot again, I don't know. It depends on the fittest. And
Yeah. I think the crowd would enjoy it
they would, yeah.
if he puts them to go.
We've seen a serious spectacle here this afternoon. They've all put a real good show on in their own right, haven't they?
Yeah. Each one of them's given a nice show along the grandstand. These animals would have been worked on,
Yeah.
to be kept fit for this.
They would, yeah. Take a,
And a lot of work
yeah,
to get these to get stallions in this condition.
yeah. There's more than food. You've got to work them and get them fit, and
Bear in mind they're covering stallions as well.
of course they are. He's kept him on top anyway.
He has moved up.
He's more. All right, yeah. He's moved.
Moved him up to third.
Yeah.
Moved Gala Mathias down to fourth.
So they'll have to put it against each other 3 times. I think it will also depend how many they put forward, whether they did a round robin or a knockout competition.
So if this is the first leg, what would your tactics be initially?
Well, rather amateur at this, but a lot of the time, I think that the key is to sit on the rope. That's the key. If you've got a good technique at that, you usually break the other team. Those teams that...
this horse he's got a serious record of winning at his show now.
Yeah.
At the moment, the other teams seem to be getting the upper hand, and then again, the second side is
Seven Ledig, Kalzag.
which members of the team assessing the opponent to make the call already been.
He's having one look down again through him to see if he's done anything else he should be swapping about.
Well, it looked as if they were getting the upper hand initially, but back in about the first leg here, presumably it's a knockout tournament with Germany leading all the way to the final.
It was swap ends though, so I didn't reckon that was successful. She was the last choice of ends.
Now, going closer to a decision, I would imagine. Judge makes his way back towards the top end, closer to the steward. Who will win past number 97, the senior Welsh Cogstar? Will they stay out there?
These handlers. Oh, he's taking his hat off.
Now there we go. And the winner goes to number 1181. Marion and Jan and Calibera with Winwise Seren Uledi. In second place is 1185 Lee Kirkland with Ronald Kawasaki. In third is number 1193, owned by Jesse Penfold with Winwise Calibera Uledi. In fourth is number 1188, owned by E.W.W. Lloyd, Geller Matthias. In fifth is 1179. 1179 is owned by Arwell Davis of Brynmeichion with Brynmeichion the Senator. And in sixth, 1190. And 1190 is owned by C.J. Merrick with Brynmeichion the Dictator.
It's nice to see Dorian Lord smiling. He's usually a miserable bugger.
He'll be very happy with that result.
Yeah, he will, yeah.
Dorian, along with Mickey. Works very hard.
Yeah, Mickey's she's at home doing all the work. Fair play. And there's no stone unturned.
Tremendous team. And that's what you need, the team support.
Yeah, yeah, of course it is. A team effort. It's the same. We do the same with us with our riddens and Little and rides and Mrs. that's feeding and they're riding them every night. And I come in and put my 10 pence in every now and again, you know, and Everybody got to have a team. It all works, yeah.
In fourth, 1188. In fifth, 1179. And in sixth, 1190. And we will be moving on to the Stallion Championship, which means the winner between the Junior Stallion and the Senior Stallion. And we saw this Junior Stallion earlier on this morning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner, number 191. Get ready. Give them a great applause. These exhibitors are Kenneth Brown. The winner of the night, the winner of the world. What it is. Animals, courage, animals.
Stands up like
He is a nice horse standing. He is a nice horse. He's made a horse now. Can. And that, what we've talked about all day, John. Horses need time. I know he's done a lot of winning as horse, but I think he's come to his best now. Yeah.
Stuck with it.
Yeah.
Good place to produce.
Yeah.
And it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, what a wonderful show. You know what's coming next? It's getting hotter and hotter as the day goes along. We're going to... The judge will have...
Wel, Dorian Lloyd, dyma chi Gŵr Bonheddig wedi ennill y dosbarth merch un yn y sioe frenhinol. Sut ti'n teimlo?
Mae'n rhywbeth oedd e dosti o flaen, rhywbeth ti'n methu mynd roed i geiriau, dim geiriau da teimladio, oedd e dosti un yna.
He's saying there's no words to explain winning this class.
Mae 10 mlynedd wan y flwyddyn nes i cychwyn dangos, oedd yn 2 oed, neu 2 oed pan ddoth allan i gychwyn. Mae wedi bod ma o blaen dwy eto, mae wedi curo'r Junior Stallion class dwyweth, yr ail dro nawr i curo'r merch un, so mae'n boi'n consistent.
Fourth time doing Stallion class here, so 2 rights to the juniors and twice now in the seniors. Yeah, it is a very good record.
Best stallion in the Welsh Cob section here this year. And then we go on to the male champion.
So we got the male champion now. It's going to be... This is some mover, this junior stallion, mind.
Very good mover.
He is a tremendous mover.
And of course, for this Stallion Championship, they're competing for the Mr. Dewi Jones Olam Memorial Trophy, and also the Royal Welsh Agriculture Show Special Rosette. Kindly given by Mr. T.L. Jones for the best stallion from class 96 and 97.
So the second prize winner is in there as well.
Yes.
Calzaghe.
Yeah.
As the moment stands, there's only 3 forward. It's 2 senior stallions that you just seen in first and second place. And then the junior stallion from...
Has he got the second place junior stallion in there?
No, he hasn't come in. I don't think.
No. So it's got 3 stallions in there.
Will the judge ask them to do their individual yet again? I'm sure he will. Here we go.
Ronath Calzaghe. He's been here a good few years now. He keeps putting the show on.
Well, he never fails to put a show up.
No, 16 years old now, that horse. And the junior stallion showing who well. John, you know.
Abercanazi.
That's it, Abercanazi.
Now there's only one gentleman that will know who will be crowned the best stallion.
He's come to a nice little horse.
He has. He has.
You know, he's come to a nice little horse.
So what's happening, John? He's having one look.
I wouldn't be that sure if he don't stick with this junior.
No, maybe not.
And he's put this horse up before.
Yeah. He's going with this horse and the junior, I think. Yeah. Oh, Calzaghe.
And if there, we'll see whether there's a quote from yesterday which I very much doubt, and I might be wrong, that can compete for the male championship, or it will stand as these 2 stallions are standing now. So the winner goes to number 1181, champion stallion, owned by Miriam Davies and Caleb Evans, with red and white 7 ready. And in reserve, 1185, long leg Lee Kirkland with Ronald Calzaghe.
It's a lovely pattern of a horse standing.
Just stands up.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Lovely front with all.
He is.
Very impressive.
He is impressive. And they have done a super job of putting him ready. This horse has not been out anywhere. This is the first time out of the season. To get him out looking like that on your first time out from home in a year. Well, I don't think he's been to a show for a couple of years, has he? He went home last year to Marion. So no, he hasn't been out for 2 or 3 years. Huh? So fair play.
The tide seems to have turned.
How old is he now, this horse?
12-year-old.
So do you think they may? Do you think they may call it a day now, or?
I don't know, is the truth. It'd be hard. It'd be hard to reserve to catch that. So, yeah, he's got a very good record. Be pity to spoil it, wouldn't it?
Exactly, it looks like it's an unbeaten record.
Yeah.
To take him out on the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there again, when you look at what's coming along.
Yeah, well, that's it. He's still standing as impressive and as...
That's right.
What?
There's not an awful lot coming along.
No, well, you know, there's not loads come out there to beat him yet, is there?
No. And looking at the youngsters coming up.
Yeah, the fillies are very, very impressive.
The fillies are.
Yeah.
Colts not so good.
Not at the minute, no.
I mean,
Listen, there must be some, as we know, there's some serious stock getters, but as show colts about, they're far and few between.
I think the fillies this week
they have excelled
from the colts.
Yeah. Watching that 3-year-old filly class yesterday, I thought, well, the mares classes are safe, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? There's some beautiful fillies.
And I think the females are moving better.
Yes.
Than the males. Now we've got
the overall championship coming up. It's going to be an interesting one. He's probably already got in his mind what he'd like to put up, but they're going to have to do one last show to impress him yet.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's happening in the ring, but I do know that Stallions Championship and to advise ceremony and the reserve from As I can see, there's been no call from yesterday to come forward complete for the best male. I would imagine that they stand as they are for the male championship.
Two mares coming in.
Yeah, 2 top-class mares from top-class studs.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the George Prince of Wales Cup. I may have stated right at the beginning, whatever
Ferrante's a mere man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a stallion.
No. So I've got the mare as favourite to win this class now. It might even go with the two mares.
I wouldn't be shocked
No.
if it goes for the two mares.
No.
He's got two lovely mares in front
Yes, yeah.
to choose from. Obviously, he's made his decision.
Yeah, which one? Yeah.
You know, that isn't, that's not.
If you thought that it was hot before, that it's raining, keep the heat down. Because I assure you that these exhibitors are full of nerves and actually very
Impressive horse.
He's become a nice horse now.
You know?
If you ever get a chance to stand by him, you want to.
There's a lot of him.
What I spoke about, he has put some.
There's a lot of him.
It's there now. It's there now.
The special 101, the Brunner Annual Award, and the Royal Welsh Agriculture Show Special Reserve. This cup is kindly given by Gwyn and Nicola and Darius and Sean in memory of their uncles Isaac and David John and Wilmot Jones of Drumboy, and it will be awarded to the reserve in the Welsh Hop Championship.
I think I've got to agree. I think it'll be the mare.
Yeah,
I think he'll definitely.
Alban Evans is mare. Eglwys Fach. Nelly. And the Dunaway mare. Dunaway Madeline.
As nice as mare as she is to stand next to the other mare, I think you'd be hard pushed to push the horse out of it.
Yes, I agree. I agree. He has shone above the rest today, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think you'd be hard pushed to push him out of the equation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're taking nothing away from the mares. But he's quite impressive standing there.
He is, yeah. He's a lovely pattern of a horse.
And in fairness, they've all had a good day. No one can go away unhappy with what they've had this far.
No, this is the pinnacle.
That's right.
Of the Welsh Cobs showing.
Yeah. And anyone should be quite happy.
They've all come
with
to
what they come out here with now.
All come to the top of their tree, so.
Who's going to win? The George Prince of Wales.
I think he's made his mind up. He's going to tell the stewards, is he? No, he's having another look.
It's going round maybe slightly closer to see whether he can make a choice on who will be the winner. He's walking back to the steward.
He's taking his hat off.
Taking his hat off. He's made his mind up.
Who is going to be crowned George Prince of Wales winner?
Oh.
done it.
A stallion. Here we go.
As we said, he couldn't blow in.
No, he has come out
of it.
top of the tree. Fair play, they've got him produced perfect for the day.
He's so impressive.
Yeah. And he had, he's put him champion at Glanursk.
Yeah.
That Glanursk is one of the top 3 shows in the country.
Oh.
100%. And he was champion in Lampeter the same year, under a different judge, so he's kept to, he hadn't changed his mind, he's kept to it.
No, he's kept to it. And although Geraint, as I say, he's not a stallion man as such,
but
he's been true to himself, he's been true to the breed.
He's done what he's seen on the day, I would say, and he's fair play.
Yeah. And lovely for Dorian, Mickey, and Myrion, and his family.
Yeah. How many years ago did Myrion win with his father?
Yes, when Peter Gray judged. That is
a few years ago now.
Yeah. And I think I had hair at the time.
Yes. That's a long time ago, John.
And no, it was lovely. That was when Peter Gray judged. Yeah, I remember that. He gave a lovely show that day, that horse. And he's been such a popular stallion.
He has, yeah.
There's Myrion. Yeah. That is every Welsh cob breeder's dream.
Yeah. That is what they all
aspire to.
Yeah, it is. And fair play to Dorian and Michelle. They have done a super professional job of putting that horse ready.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, you hear a lot of talk before these shows of
who's winning and who's this
and who's that and what. And it's nice when it comes out like this.
It does, yeah, it does. Yeah, because we're in the cob job, John, and this wasn't the talk.
No, most definitely not. We've heard all the talk for a long time now.
We have.
And when the outcome comes out totally differently, I love it.
Yeah, lovely to see.
Because this gives everyone the heart to keep going.
Yeah, it does. It does. Because when all the predictions come true, everybody just goes, we already knew.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, today, the man has judged and done what he's seen in front of him.
Yeah. And you take your hat off to someone like that.
You do. He's done a very, very good job.
Dorian will sleep well tonight.
He will. I doubt
he might have a little hangover in the morning.
He might. I know he hasn't been. Well, I don't know about Dorian. Michelle hasn't been sleeping very well. Dorian, I think, will sleep through anything. But fair play. Gareth Andrew giving him a turn. But Dorian showing his age, he can't keep going all day anymore.
Gareth's a great supporter.
He is a supporter of the Welsh Cobs.
You know,
He's a true Welsh Cob. Yeah.
Through and through. And always has been.
He has.
Well, it's not quite over yet. Dorian's got a bit more work to do tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Tom and Sprightly.
Yes, and the price.
And the price, yeah, tomorrow.
So he's still got a bit to do yet.
Yeah. So we got to. So it's been a wonderful day, John, with you here.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your company. And thank you to everyone at home who's tuned in to this channel. I hope you've enjoyed the commentary and...
Well, Mr Lloyd, ti bach yn lypach, ond fi'n gweld y
Listen
gwyn yn fwy
to
o
what
ffydd
Dorian's got to say now for us.
Sean Gwerchad enfawr mawr awr i ti.
Diolch yn fawr. Dwi'n mynd poeni fy glaw nawr, Iwan.
Ti'n gwybod neb yn poeni am y glaw nawr,
Yeah. He says he's not worried about the rain
Be mae
now.
hwn yn golygu ti? 2019, sori fe, nisioch chi ond heddi chi mynd â llwyth o bencampwriaethau gatre.
Meddwl y byd. Da ni fod ffodus iawn o Mirion a Diana Caleb o Brynfa Gwynfai sy'n berchen. Dros blynyddoedd, mae'n rhaid yn gyrru cyffalenion.
Thanking the breeders who own him, you know, and
heddiw mae wedi cael ei
the
ddwrnod
chance
yn y
of
mani, mae'n
producing
heidi bob
such a good
camer
horse.
yna. So, dwi'n biased, ond dwi'n hapus dros ben.
Allwch chi fod mor bias ych chi moyn, mae rhaid i weid, pan o'n i'n gwylio pencampwriaeth fyna fe nes i weid i fi, Dorian sydd yn mynd i fynd â hi. Dim problem, fel, mwynha pob eiliad o hwnna'r aros di lan ar y cloud 9 na nes bod chi ised o lawr, ond mwynhewch e. Llongyfarchiadau mawr iawn i ti.
Well, there's a very happy Dorian.
yeah, it's been worried about it. Couple of weeks. It's been well, it is hard work when you put all your hard work in, and then when the big day comes, it is a worrying time, isn't it?
It pays off.
Yeah.
But it's been a lovely day here at the Royal Welsh. Hope you make this date next year, God willing, for 224. And look forward to a commentary again on these Welsh Cob classes here at the Royal Welsh. Thank you for listening. Diolch yn fawr once again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Irish.
Yeah. Thank you, John. Lovely company.
Nearly ready for the parade, but we've got a few short minutes, and we want to introduce one particular team for you while we're waiting, and this is the Horse Ambulance. And this kit is owned by Philip Smith Maxwell in Worcestershire, and you've all seen him parked up here in the collecting ring all week. Well, thankfully, we haven't needed to use it. We've had to use the human ambulance a couple of times during the internet heats. But this has thankfully been marked up by the open to present into action this week. It's driven by Alan Lewis, a familiar face here in the main ring of the Royal Welsh. He covers a lot of major events, including the Racecourse and the Welsh Points, the county, and cultural shows. Now the ambulance is designed to rotate the body and turn in both directions. This ensures that people can walk in a straight line on and off the trailer, avoiding any twists and turns that might further injure the horse. There are two padded partitions.